Who's most likely to have the most natural Rizz? Zack Snyder, Anthony Hopkins.
What's Rizz?
They are all equally rizzing. That's the term. He's like, no, that's not. It's not the term. God, I'm old.
They're very rizzing. Rizzlating.
Rizzlating.
To Rizz.
To rizz or not to rizz?
Do you Rizz? That is the question.
Who's most likely to do the best French accent? Staz or Ed?
Staz.
I think definitely me because you know juste.
He also speaks French. So
Je parlais un petit peu, ouais. Mais j'ai oublié qui ce que j'ai connu à l'école. That's all I can say.
That's very good.
I said I've forgotten everything I learnt in school, and that's everything I can say. À droite, à gauche, le boulangerie. I can do that. I can get some bread, and I can go left and right, and I can ask, le piscine, c'est loin? I can ask, if it's the first thing you learn, it's a swimming pool.
That's the one that was hilarious.
Is a swimming pool, is it far?
It's a swimming pool far.
It's the first thing you learn in school.
Je jouais au foot.
Yeah, you play football.
j'adore le
For me in
foot.
France,
Don't
it was
food.
Brian. Where is Brian?
Is it?
Brian is in the kitchen. Where is Brian? It's like
Brian?
everything. It's like Brian. It's like, how's English? It's all about Brian.
Brian. Yeah, Jean-Claude.
And
Okay.
I've never met a Brian. So weird.
That's so weird.
I swear.
Who's most likely to fluff their lines whilst filming?
Fluff their lines.
Lose their lines.
Oh, is that what fluff means?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Forget the line.
I don't know. No.
Just being a Judas. No, honestly, because I had like 15 lines. You had 15,000. So, you know, I think to be fair, if anyone's going to, it might be Sofia, but you're pretty line, you know.
No, there was one scene that I was shooting with Zack, and I think we were changing sort of the script a lot over and over and over, and by the end I was like, whoa, what's happening? So I had a hard time, but I make sure, like, I don't like to come to set at all with any issue. Like I rehearsed the text over and over and over and over and over and over. I cannot hold the paper on set or check my lines. It's impossible.
Out of the two of you, who's most likely to ruin a take by laughing?
Either of us. You can't. If you can't tell, yeah, 100%.
There's actually in movie 2 a scene that I saw.
I'm so happy. Don't tell me anything because I just want to see it. I want to see it myself. But no, we both have a lot of energy and a lot of exuberance and a lot of joy and a lot of appreciation for being as fortunate as I think we both know we are. And yeah,
big energy.
Big energy.
Sometimes
So,
when I see Staz, like, oh fuck, Staz is coming, thank God, so I can let it go a bit.
and I think the same thing is like, yeah, we can take turns keeping it.
Yeah, take turns.
Yeah, so
Staz,
it's
you're
classic.
tired, I got you.
I called my
I'll
brother
do it.
yesterday. I was like, me and Sophia are doing interviews together tomorrow, and he was like, oh God.
It's already pretty chaotic. I can't.
It's only like 10:30. It's not even fucking lunchtime. Wait till after.
Who's most likely to have the most natural Rizz? Zack Snyder, Anthony Hopkins.
What's Rizz?
It's what the youngins call for like
what?
flirty kind of
Charisma.
swag, charisma.
But it's leaning towards the flirt.
It's just sort of like when someone enters a room and a little bit flirty but quite confident and just a vibe.
How can you compare them to? First of all,
Zack Snyder or Anthony Hopkins?
Or Ed Skrein.
They're very different forms of Rizz. They are all equally rizzing. That's the term. He's like, no, that's not. It's not the term. God, I'm old. For different things, I think they would. Like Anthony Hopkins got that. He's got that
Gentlemanly.
classic Rizz. You know,
Yes.
he's got that. You know, fucking period Rizz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he'd be rizzing in the 1800s all the way to 2200. You know, Zack Snyder's got that energetic Rizz. You know what I mean? And then Ed's just cool ass fucking London Rizz. It's like, when I'm around Ed, I'm always like, yeah, I'm cool.
Would you agree?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's hard to say which one has the most.
Yeah.
All three have like such distinct.
Rizzing qualities. Rizzable.
They're very rizzing, rizzlating.
Rizzlating.
For someone who didn't know what Rizz meant, you've nailed it. Yeah, you've come up
Turned
with a new
into
word.
an adjective and a verb. It's turned to verb.
To Rizz.
To Rizz or not to Rizz?
Do you Rizz? That is the question.
This could potentially be a bit embarrassing for you. Who's most likely to have the best six-pack, Staz or Ed?
Oh,
That's
I mean,
tough. There were different styles of six-pack.
there were different styles of six-pack. That's true.
All jokes aside, you know, because you know his character's even like kind of more sinewy, you know, as the word he used, and it's the right way to use it. Kind of, it looks kind of. There's something about it. It's kind of anamorphous. It's kind of when you know bizarre. Whereas mine's kind of like more blocky. You know, they worked for each character. So I don't know. I think it's each to their own.
Sinewy Rizz.
Sinewy Rizz.
It's hard, like exactly what he said. They're different kind of apps. It's not comparable.
And I'm not going to say myself, am I? You know what I mean? Even if it was true.
And also, you would discredit the amount of work that they both put into getting those abs to pop. And I would never do that to any of them because it's too much work. You can't discredit any of them, honestly. But jokes aside, mine. No.
When this comes off, you go, wow. Between the two of you, who's most likely to nail a stunt on the first take?
To nail a stunt.
I have to say Soph, man. I pause because I'm pretty fucking good at stunts. I like my stunts. I'm like Soph. I try to do as many of them myself as I can. I think you did bar 1. I think you did all your stunts. I think, or bar 2 or something, wasn't it?
What's bar 2?
Other than 1 or 2, you did all your stunts, didn't you?
Yeah. There's 2 things that I couldn't do.
I did 2
Mel,
things
my
I did.
stunt double. First of all, like you cannot do anything without your stunt double because they have to go in the room. They get there before you. They leave after you, and they have to set up the shot, do it over and over and over with camera to rehearse it. It's impossible. So I don't want to just say I did it all by myself.
No,
I didn't at all.
That's a very fair point to make.
And then she did. We also see her. There's one point in movie number 1 when it's a backstory when I'm screaming. My lover from the time just died, and I get up and I tell everybody to come out of the spaceship, and I say, "Come on, let's go." And you see all the soldiers running, and the first person that just gets shot and just like lean backwards, and it's a big jump and a fall on their back. That's Mel, my stunt double. She's incredible. But anyway, I just wanted to say that this is her, and I'm glad that she has a moment. But there's 2 things that I really could not learn, and I tried to learn as much as I could, but there's one
like
thing.
a backwards dolphin flip thing. It's ridiculous. The things you managed to learn.
But the dangerous stuff, like I cannot like tumble fall for a long time, and I can't. Like she had to do really dangerous stuff that I couldn't do. But I did as much as I could. If it was choreography, if it was anything, I wanted to feel the exhaustion. I wanted to be there, and I didn't want to let any take, even if it was master wide. No, I'm doing it. I wanted to feel the character's exhaustion with the battle, and I'm like, how else am I gonna get it?
We didn't answer the question though. To answer the question.
What's the question?
That's why I love us. The question was like who would be most likely to pull off the stunt?
No, honestly, for me, no, not me.
Because you and
I go behind the monitor all the time. Like I need to polish it. I need to do it over and over and over and over.
I with her, you know, we all know her wicked
But do you
experience
remember
as a dancer. I think it would be you, even though usually if it was anyone other than Sofia or Ed, I would say me. But you know, these, you know, both very experienced movement specialists. So I think give yourself credit where it's due, and I think Soph would win that one.
The scar givers among them. Those this village holds most dear. I shall destroy them.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Kevin Hart.
Hi, my name's Eric Stonestreet.
Hi, I'm Margot. I'm Journey.
I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm Rebel Wilson.
I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
I'm going to be translating some Scottish tweets for It's Gone Viral.
On It's Gone Viral.
Ooh, on It's Gone Viral.